All right, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 4 of the Wwe Quizo. I have Axe on here, man, who I will allow to plug in his socials and everything where you guys can follow his wrestling content. Today's episode 4, and there's going to be a lot of pressure for Axe because we have yet to have a winner of this. Everybody has gone 10 for 10. So the first
50-50?
Yeah, the first person was Justin Wrestling Classic. He went 10 for 10. Con Man came on here secondly. He went 10 for 10. Maddie was the last guest. She went 10 for 10 as well. So 3 in a row. So nobody has yet to have a great score. Nobody has yet to have a bad score. It's been 50-50 each time. So maybe Axe will be the first one to have one or the other. So I'll tell everybody where they can follow you and everything and plug in your socials, and then we'll dive into these questions.
It's good, everybody. You already know y'all can follow me on TikTok, Axel Guzman 1017, but you can also follow me on YouTube at the Juiced Up Jobbers. We go live every Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern time. Come have some fun with us. I'm ready for this quiz. I may be the first bad one. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm not coming in here like we gonna see. We gonna see.
I know Axe very well, a little familiar with kind of his time frame of when he's been watching. So that's where I kind of put the time frame of these questions right here. So question number 1. JBL had a match for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania 25 against who?
Wasn't that against Rey Mysterio?
It was Rey Mysterio. That is correct. 1-0 so far. So starting off pretty good. Question number 2. Trish and Becky had a steel cage match at what pay-per-view?
That's crazy because I just saw the meme from this. Wasn't it Payback?
Payback is correct. It is correct. They had 2 pay-per-view matches, so I didn't want you to
but it was the one where she went up to the fan, I think, and told him to shut the fuck up.
Yeah. That was actually going around on Twitter, I think. Question number 3. Can you tell me the year John Cena last competed in a Royal Rumble match?
I'm gonna go ahead and say this is definitely wrong. 2015?
2018 would be the answer. 2018. He actually during the between 2010 and 2019, he only was in 4 Rumble matches that in that time frame. He did 2010, 2011. He was in 2013, the one that he actually won, and then 2018. Those are the only ones that he competed in. Question number 4. Ronda Rousey has competed at how many WrestleManias? I need a number. How many WrestleManias has she wrestled at?
So I know 2 because I know where she debuted. I know she was there when I went there live at 39. 3?
4. I think so. I'm thinking of I think you think the debut.
The tag match with Kurt Angle. That's the one I fucking forgot, bro. I was thinking debut, triple threat, and when she was in the fucking showcase, the tag team match, bro. I forgot Kurt Angle, bro.
You forgot the debut match? That was her debut match. The tag team match. The one.
So which one am I
forgetting? Match you're forgetting was the one I was there live for. She had a match against Charlotte at WrestleMania after she won the Royal Rumble. That was at WrestleMania 38. That's the one she lost. She didn't win that match. Question number 5. In 2015, we had the first ever tag team Elimination Chamber match featuring these tag teams of the New Day, the Primetime Players, Cesaro and Tyson Kidd, the Lucha Dragons, Los Matadors, and one other tag team. I need you to name that tag team.
And I'm gonna be so mad because we talked about this like 3 weeks ago.
Hey, anybody's memory can fade away in 3 weeks,
Fucking Usos? I don't know.
The Ascension would be the other team. The Usos were not in this match. The Ascension was the other team. Another team that were nobody's on the main roster. Phenomenal in NXT, but main roster. Yeah.
I thought you were trying to trick me. You said 2 teams that nobody's really gonna remember. So I'm like, maybe it's no. Okay, it is what it is.
Question number 6 is kind of a little similar to the last question, a little bit, but different. It's not with the women. Which one of these women were not in this Money in the Bank ladder match? The 2020 Money in the Bank ladder match had these women: Asuka, Carmella, Nia Jax, Lacey Evans, Shayna Baszler, Natalya, Dana Brooke. Which one of those people were not in that match?
Natalya
was not in that match.
God damn it.
Natalya was not in that match. Nia was in that match. That's the one that Asuka won, and then she came out the next night and Becky Lynch.
That's the one on the roof, right?
Yeah, that was during pandemic. Yep. Question number 7. This is gonna be an interesting one right here. I need you to name the opening match for SummerSlam 2008. The opening match. The 2 people. It was a singles match with 2 people.
I said the opening match, but I ain't even gonna lie to you. I couldn't even think of the main event. So,
Damn.
Either way, I'd be fucked. Okay, I'm gonna just say no. That main evented. Pretty sure. I'm getting my years mixed up. So I'm gonna just go out. Let's see if I can think of something. PG era, 2008, one-on-one match. Hulk Hogan and Edge. I don't fucking know.
Hogan and Edge is crazy. This was the SummerSlam that was the main event between Undertaker and Edge in the Hell in a Cell. You had John Cena and Batista, first time ever. Opening match was MVP versus Jeff Hardy. That was the opening match of the show. This was.
I feel like that's along the storyline where MVP turned on Matt.
No, that was 2007. This was
MVP. My shit mixed up.
MVP wasn't really doing much, but this was during like Jeff Hardy's rise, like popularity, like on chasing that WWE championship. Like he was about to start chasing that championship during like the next pay-per-view and stuff. So question number 8. Stephanie McMahon had a match at Vengeance 2003 against who?
This man said Vengeance. Stephanie McMahon, bro. Shit. Her father? I don't know, bro. Vince?
She did have a match against Vince, but that wasn't the pay-per-view, though. That was No Mercy. This was against Sable, who was also part of that story.
Oh my God, Stone Cold, right?
No, this is she had the match against Sable, because Sable was Vince's girlfriend on TV at that time.
Okay, there we go.
And this was also the match when A-Train was also doing stuff for Vince, and he came out and pretty much like slammed Stephanie in the ring so Sable could win and stuff like that. So this might be a little bit difficult. You'd have to know the timeline of this. I need you to tell me who the Undertaker's 9th victim at WrestleMania was during the streak. Number 9.
I really wish you would have said 8th, because I already off the rip I already knew who that was because we did that last week. Now I gotta think the 9th.
Well, if you remember that number 8, you just gotta remember the next year.
This one I can't even go with my gut on nothing. But I mean, if that dude was number 8, then I mean, fuck the Undertaker and this damn streak, bro. But, I don't know. King Kong Bundy, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, you're thinking way too far back.
Hey.
So number 10 was Ric Flair. That's when he kind of symbolized.
Hey, fuck. So I was right. If he says this fucking answer.
Number 9 is Triple H. Number 9 was Triple H.
And I literally said Ric Flair.
WrestleMania 17, Triple H.
This is why kids don't like quizzes at school, bro.
Question number 10. You still got enough to come. I mean, you guys are getting them right though right now. So the next couple ones actually going to be true or false. So the next ones are going to be just true or false questions. True or false? Beth Phoenix is a 3-time Divas champion. True or false?
I want to say false.
That is false. She's only a 1-time Divas champion. So that is correct. Next one is also true or false. True or false? Booker T was in the 2012 Royal Rumble. True or false?
I want to say true.
That is true. He was in the 2012 Royal Rumble. He was on the commentary team, and then it popped up.
Yes, so that's when he took the. He was on.
He already had his gear on underneath.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. True or false? When Goldberg came back to WWE and had the match against Brock Lesnar in 2016, that match took place outside the U.S. True or false?
I'm gonna go with false.
It is true, actually. It was in Canada. Actually, it was in Canada. It was in Canada. So, question 13: true or false? Tori Wilson was inducted into the 2019 Hall of Fame. True or false?
I gotta think. Is she even in that shit?
I can tell you she is in it.
I'm gonna say false.
It's actually true. She wasn't.
That's terrible.
2019 Hall of Fame.
Who was in that Hall of Fame? If you remember by any chance.
2019, man. Yeah. Question 14. Who was on the cover of the WWE 12 video game?
What? Wait. Whoa. Pause. Slow down, Axe. Wasn't that Randy?
Randy Orton. That's correct. Randy Orton is correct. I'm about to say you have to play the video game to remember. So if you didn't play it then. Question 15. The movie See No Evil came out in what year?
Motherfucker couldn't be easy with it. What date did it come out? Like, damn, you couldn't throw a bone.
So I mean, you remember the storyline of that?
Mhm.
They were doing that. You just got to remember that particular year.
I'm gonna say 2007.
2006.
God damn it! I went one way and went the wrong way. God damn.
2006. Question number 16. The group of Adam Rose, Curtis Axel, Heath Slater, and Bo Dallas was called what? What was their team name? Their faction name?
The Social Outcast?
That is correct. Social Outcast.
I remember that bullshit, right?
Correct. Question number 17. Asuka held the NXT title for how many days? 510 days, 484 days, 521 days, or 505 days? One of those is correct.
521.
510. 510 days. Struggling, man. Like, struggling. You definitely got a terrible score in this. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it is what it is. I told you.
Question 18. Cody Rhodes won the 2023 Royal Rumble at number 30. He also won the 2024 Royal Rumble, but what number did he come out in 2024?
It was early, not earlier. I'm gonna go with 12.
15.
Oh, okay. I wasn't thinking 15. Okay.
He was in the right.
Because I knew it was like middle-ish. It wasn't early.
Yeah. It was in the middle. 15, number 15. Question number 19. Carmella held the Money in the Bank for how long? 300 days, 296 days, 287 days, or 279 days?
296.
287. 296 was close, but not exact. Question number 20. Remember they had the women's WrestleMania Battle Royal, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Battle Royal they had at WrestleMania. They only had two of them, WrestleMania 34, WrestleMania 35, because then COVID happened and they never kind of revisited. Now, we know the original name of that name Battle Royal, and they got canceled immediately, so they canceled that. It was going to be called the Mae Young, or not sorry, the Fabulous Moolah Battle Royal.
Mm-hmm.
They canceled that. So after they canceled that, what was the name of the Battle Royal?
Women's. Oh my god. Which way do I want to do it? Women's WrestleMania Battle Royale? I don't know, bro.
It's the WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal. It's kind of this is backwards. This is had it backwards.
Oh my god! And I said, which way do I want to go with this shit?
WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal. So I mean, we can kind of give you that one. I mean, it was kind of. We'll give you that one. It was in the right.
It ain't gonna help. It ain't gonna help at all. The first loser here, you know. I mean, listen, I did better than what I thought because after that horrible run with nothing correct, I'll take a 7-13. I'll take that.
7-13. So if it's 7-13, that's not.
I'll take that.
That's not obnoxiously terrible. He was going down on a bad streak, though. He was going.
Bro! I ain't gonna lie to you. Them true or false would save my life.
Yeah. He was going down on a bad streak.
Horrible memory of actually knowing the Social Outcast. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
What am I remembering here, bro?
The 7 for 13 isn't too bad. So we've yet to have anybody on here to have a good score. We've had 3 50-50s in a row, and now we have our first person to not do so well. But you know what? I mean. You know what happens. Sometimes you have your good days, you have your bad days, you know what I mean? So it's all good. So before we end, if you ever want to come back on here, is there somebody you would like to challenge? Somebody you want to call out to a challenge head to head? Somebody that you think you could beat?
I mean, honestly, I'm down for the challenge. Where Mr. Tesk at, right?
Tesk? Okay, Mr. Tesk. He's the second person to call him out.
I'm down for the challenge.
Second person to call him out. From what I heard, though, he's not too good at trivia. So this is what I heard through the grapevine, though. That's what I heard through the grapevine. So I can't confirm or deny because he hasn't come up on it yet and been a part of these. But somebody that I know said that he's pretty bad at the trivia. So you might have a shot. This is just based off the information that I was receiving. So
maybe.
Tesk, if you happen to see this, man, the challenge is also thrown out there. Second person to call you out, man. So you got to answer somebody's challenge. I mean, you can't just be ducking and dodging. Like,
got to show up some point, right?
Yeah, you're not looking good if you're not showing up, man. Once again, tell everybody where they can follow you, plug in your socials, all the content you do, and then your podcast and everything.
You guys already know you can follow me on TikTok, Axel Guzman 1017, and again on Sundays, every Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, YouTube at the Juiced Up Jobbers. We do trivia, Jeopardy's, predictions, so on and so forth, everything, and that's really about it. Told y'all I wasn't gonna be that good. Told y'all.
But yeah, you did all right. You did all right. To also ended off, I'm gonna start one of these new things where we ask just a random question for everybody to answer to see everybody's thought process. So I want to know your thoughts because I haven't seen you speak too much about this, and everybody has their own thoughts about this. And I know you don't really hate the guy, but you don't like the guy either. So I want to see how you really feel. Cody Rhodes as WWE champion, is he boring or is he overhated?
I'm more on the boring side.
Okay.
Simply because they give him AJ Styles and you think it's going to finally go somewhere. I was one of those people that is like, finally. No, I'm Dusty's son. Dusty's my father. None of that. It was going a good route. And then he gets thrown back into the bloodline. And now it's looking like we're getting the same thing because he goes away from it, has the match, and now it's him and Solo again. So it's like, I just feel like it's falling more on just being there for the bloodline.
You don't feel like they focus more on him as champions, more of the bloodline story?
More of the bloodline, because they've shown that they can do it. Because again, AJ Styles didn't hear his father not once, but was actually doing his own thing. But then bloodline stuff with Kevin Owens, but now he's back in the bloodline. Apparently, we don't know if it's going to happen. We don't know what he's going to say to Solo, so we're just going to have to wait. But
yeah, this is becoming
it's more of the boring side. Is he overhated though? I do think he is overhated just a little bit, but it's mainly Roman fans and bloodline fans. Let's be real.
Yeah. People were still mad that he is the one that beat Roman. You know what I mean? So do you feel like so you don't think the bloodline story adds more? Like, you don't think it makes sense for them to have Cody a part of it with everything like Solo's doing, trying to be tribal chief and all that stuff, or you feel like Cody just kind of needs to do his own thing away from the bloodline, maybe until like The Rock comes back or something?
And that's the thing. I feel like he should be doing his own thing right now, because the way I see it, we're gonna get Roman and Cody as a tag team at some point, or War Games. Yeah, and that's my thing. I don't think that should happen. Cody should be on his own thing until The Rock does come back, when we know eventually they will have their match. Because again, they've shown it. The whole AJ Styles stuff, it was working.
I can understand that. I guess we'll see how it rocks out and how it plays out and how everything goes. So make sure you guys give my guy here a follow on the social medias to support his content and stuff like that. And we'll be back again with episode 5 for the Quizo. And I can't tell you who the guest is. You're gonna have to wait and see. Stay tuned for that.